Yeah, my name's Brad Scruggs. I'm one of the founders and the chief marketing officer here at ZyraTalk. And today I wanted to go through basically how ZyraTalk has transformed thousands of businesses during COVID-19. So it's COVID-19 has obviously been, a pretty horrible thing, but for our business, it's almost been a blessing in disguise because we've onboarded nearly 500 companies in the last 2 months. We primarily work with local service businesses, and I'll elaborate on that a little bit and kind of our story on how we got started with ZyraTalk. So we started our company about 5 years ago, actually as a different brand. So we built ZyraTalk for ourselves. So our first brand was called Great Pros. Basically, what that was, it was a lead generation website where we were connecting homeowners with home service contractors. So if you needed a plumber, a roofer, or whatever it was, you could connect with them on Great Pros and get your job done pretty quickly. So we actually built ZyraTalk for ourselves, which is a omni-channel messaging platform, and I'll talk about it more in a second. We built it for ourselves because we really wanted to challenge online forums and capture leads in a different way, because that was our number one objective. So we built a AI chat for ourselves. It was version 1.0, very simple, and we saw a huge increase in our online conversions. And our clients were actually calling us and saying, "Hey, what are these new leads that are coming through?" And we were like, "What are you talking about? Well, what do you mean new leads? We're still generating a bunch of leads." And they were like, "Well, there's a lot more information. People are saying, hey, I need a carrier branded unit service, or my AC is blowing warm air," rather than just clicking a button on a forum of what the problem was. So we were capturing the customer's intent, which was great for our clients, but we were also capturing way more leads, which was great for us from a revenue standpoint as a lead generation company. So that was the genesis of ZyraTalk. We rolled it out with some of our larger clients in the Phoenix area. That's where we're based out of. And they started to see massive increases in online conversions, literally like, $20,000+ in revenue extra per month. We have case studies where businesses have added hundreds of thousands of dollars of revenue all online. So I'll talk about the product here in a second. Like I said, we position ourselves as a full omni-channel messaging platform and a customer experience platform. And I'll run through some slides with some clients that we work with in self-storage, and then also some clients, some larger franchises that we work with as well. So let me just jump right into it. So this is Devon Self Storage. We've been working with them for a little bit. Like I said, our biggest vertical is home services. We're also big in legal, dental, medical, and a bunch of other verticals, but we work with any professional service or any local service company. So Devon Self Storage, we've been working with them for a couple months. We built a full customizable solution for them, and they've been seeing really good results right off the bat. And I'm sure we could get testimonials from them. And because we built a fully customizable solution for them, it's been really good as we've been moving forward with some other storage companies. So I'll just jump through it real quick. So on the right side, you can see we're powered by ZyraTalk. The screenshot's a little bit blurry, but looks a lot better on the website. So a customer can choose whether they're a current customer looking for a new unit or something else. Maybe they're asking about employment, or, hey, do you guys have storage units that are air conditioned, something like that, and we can get answers directly to them. I did want to show some other examples that we have. This is Chaz Roberts. They're the largest plumbing HVAC company out of Phoenix. So you can see a couple different options for them. I want to chat, call now, leave a review, text us. The reason I wanted to show this, I know it may not be super applicable to storage businesses, but we don't position ourselves as a web chat company or a chatbot company. We're, like I said in the beginning, we're more of an omni-channel messaging platform. So you can see that text us button and the call now, leave a review, we do it all. But for text us, we can actually text enable landlines and VoIP numbers so that your customers can text you directly, and you can even go on our platform and have two-way texting conversations, or it can be completely automated, whatever you choose. And maybe, I know the storage industry is a little behind on some of these technologies. So automation might be like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But I'll talk a little bit about how we do it and really why it works so well for our 3,000+ clients. So another example I wanted to show, just because this is kind of the updated look, ServPro, everyone knows of them. They have 1,800 locations across the nation. We work with a couple hundred. The same idea here, just a different design, and I wanted to show just another large franchise that we work with. So jumping more into the conversation flow for dev and self-storage, because it is most applicable for storage businesses. So let me go back real quick to the options. So you can choose whether you're a current customer looking for a new unit or something else. Keep in mind, this is completely customizable. You could put whatever you want on these spots. You can even capture reviews. You can have people call you. It's all really straightforward. And also, dev and self-storage has 41 locations. So I'll talk about how we route the leads and the inquiries directly to the correct location and the correct manager. So when you click on I'm a current customer, you can have the option to pay your bill, call the company directly, or something else. Maybe it's something like, hey, I'm stuck in my unit, or something crazy like that. But they can go wherever they want. If they click pay bill, it will take them directly to the pay bill spot of the website. Call now if they're on a mobile device. It will actually pull up the dial pad and they can call the company directly. We actually track all of this data on the back end, which is really cool. We're very transparent about our results and really how we're tying this back to revenue for companies as well. So if you click on I'm looking for a unit, we've done a lot of work with Devin and they've customized a lot of their responses. So looking for some self-storage, let's get some more information. So they can give their info, or they can actually browse the unit and get them to the unit in the area that they need to be. So if they click on, let's skip, I just want to browse, they can actually see all of the locations that Devin Self-Storage serves. So if they're clicking, maybe they're in North Carolina, if they click on that North Carolina button, it will show them directly the North Carolina location, and they can ask them a question, and it would actually send directly to the person who's in charge of the North Carolina site. So pretty straightforward there. This is a very simple conversation flow. We can have much more in-depth conversations if you'd like. So yeah, I'll just continue here. So if they click on something else, we have intents built out for hundreds of different things that people are asking. So I had done this last night and I said, I'm looking for a job with you guys. So our AI is analyzing that the person is asking about employment. So it says looking to apply, please click the following link and you can apply directly with Devin Self-Storage. For other businesses that we work with and self-storage, we might have some different things that we add in. I know our team has actually added a lot because Devin is such a large client. But we're analyzing if someone's asking about pricing, scheduling, canceling something. We can analyze all of that, even if they're saying testing the bot, hi, hello, is this a robot, or I want to talk to a human. We can do all of that. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward, and our team does all of the customizations for all of our clients as well. Even all of the the look and feel of this. So with all of the logos and the colors, we do all of the onboarding, all of the customizations for all of our clients. I do want to jump into the back end now because we are, we're taking a lot of data, and I was actually watching one of the talks yesterday, and private information and data came up. If I need to do a little bit more research on the storage industry, and we can get feedback from some of our clients as well, some of our initial storage clients, but we can also mask some of this data. I've blocked some of it out, but we can mask, some of the PII, and you can have a PIN to actually view the data. So just wanted to clarify on that because I know it was one of the topics for discussion in one of the panels yesterday. But yeah, as far as what you can see on the back end, you can see the job description or what someone is asking. We're capturing all the information, name, what their location is, phone number, email. We even get, we actually get a little more granular. I don't want to get like super nerdy on this because I only have about 30 minutes, but we can track where a conversation took place on the website, whether the conversation was through SMS, Facebook or directly on the website. We do a direct integration with Facebook Messenger if you'd like, which is pretty cool. Also, WhatsApp, that may not be applicable to this industry, but some of our international clients utilize that. Jumping into some of the reports. So this is pretty cool. So you can see the chats, 222 chats were started and 213 were completed. A KPI that we really like to track for our clients is the chat completion rate, because keep in mind, this can be all automated. You can jump in live if you want, and I'll talk about that in a second. But if you're utilizing only the automation, you should expect to see chat completion rates upwards of 95%. And with that being completely automated, businesses have been like, okay, why do I need more customer service reps who are answering phone calls when they can just chat with me? Or, why do I need someone in the front office all the time who's managing all of the conversations that are coming through? So with the automation, it's super powerful. It's a big cost saving for so many businesses. You can see this is actually R.S. Andrews. They're a large plumbing HVAC company out of Atlanta. They've been a client for a couple of years and have had thousands of conversations come through, which is incredible. So yeah, I touched on the chat completion rate being upwards of 95%. Our company we have data scientists who are analyzing conversations every single day and making this smarter. They can also capture reviews. Phone calls, they recently took that button off for some things that they're doing as far as testing. But generally you would expect to see with this number of chats about half the amount of phone clicks. So they'd see about 100 phone clicks. And then they have a coupons button, about us. You can add whatever you want, fully customizable. Jumping to the next section, installation, super simple. Our team does all of the onboarding. When a client is onboarded, you can see this script that is automatically generated. It goes into the head or the body of your website. It takes only like 2 minutes. It's really easy. And we do all of the onboarding. We just send the script directly to whoever needs it. As far as the customization, again, you don't have to worry about this. Our team does all of the customization for you. This is the new look and feel. This is the legacy design. You can choose whatever you want. A lot of our clients are choosing the updated design. It looks a lot more cleaner and it adheres a lot better to the website. But yeah, just wanted to show this because we do all of the customization for our clients. Okay, I'm not going to get super nerdy here, but I did want to show kind of the brains behind everything. So this is our intent engine. We have hundreds of thousands of intents in here. Whether someone's asking, I put here someone's asking for applying or the application status. We can get super granular to someone asking about, scheduling a storage unit, scheduling an appointment with the company, canceling a unit if they'd like. It's a full customer experience platform. They can even ask like, hey, how do I leave you guys a review? We can get customizable with the entire conversation, fully automated. Our team takes care of it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm not going to get super nerdy on this part because I don't want to lose people's attention. But yeah, this is the bot builder where our team, again, we take care of this and we get super in depth as far as the branches. If someone's asking about COVID-19, we have responses. If someone's asking about holiday hours, we have branches and responses for everything. So yeah, I did want to, jump into some questions and see what some people had to say. So it looks like we've got 8 people in here, and if there aren't any questions, I can actually I can go through some FAQs that we generally get, and I'm sure people are also wondering about pricing. So I can just jump right into that, and even with my screen share, I can even jump into a couple other things on our back end because we do have a little bit more time. So as far as pricing, generally, I don't want to scare you or anything, but a lot of our larger clients are paying $4.99 a month per location for the SBOA and the storage industry. We've talked to a lot of people, and it is a little bit more price sensitive, so we are fully aware of that. We are starting at $199 a month per location. And as we get higher volume of locations, so Devin, for example, they have 40 plus locations, and they're a client, they're not paying $199 per month per location. It's more of a volume play. So if you are interested in getting more pricing, would love to discuss that. And, we're willing to work with other storage facilities. And yeah, so that's definitely something that I wanted to touch on. Haven't seen any other questions, so I'll go through another FAQ that we generally get. A lot of people ask, okay, how are you guys different than the competition, which, totally understandable. Let me go ahead and stop my screen share for a second. So people ask how we're different than other platforms like Drift, Intercom. I don't know if there's a chat provider. Like I said, I don't even position ourselves as chat, but a conversation, marketing provider for the storage industry. But we're different because we only focus on local service companies. So like I said, our biggest verticals are home services, medical, dental, legal. We're getting into the storage industry with, quite a few clients, but we only focus on local service companies. That's why our chat completion rates are so high with automation. That's one of the big differentiators. Another one is, like I said, we are a full omni-channel platform. Web chat's just a part of it, but we can take conversations onto SMS, Facebook Messenger. Like I said, WhatsApp, that's probably not applicable for this industry, but yeah. And also, if any new people joined, I just did want to introduce myself. My name's Brad. I am one of the founders of the company and the chief marketing officer. So, and we work with over 3,000 businesses across the nation. So also, I did want to show, let me jump into our back end. I'll go ahead and share my screen here in a second again. But you have the ability to jump in live at any time. And this is one of the FAQs that we get from people like, hey, can I have a live conversation with people? And the answer is yes, but in reality, 95, maybe even higher, 95% of our clients, they do not utilize the live chat portion of our platform. And let me show you real quick. So I'll go and share my screen. Okay, so here we're in RS Andrews again. I had shown them in the demo. You can jump in live at any time. You can even set jump in messages if someone's saying like, hey, I want to talk to a live person. Obviously, you're going to have you're going to get a notification right away to jump in live. So we do have the capability for people to jump in live, but when people see the chat completion rates with automation, this is in the last 30 days, 215 were completed out of 224 started. That's like a 96% chat completion rate all through automation. So then our clients are like, why would we even want to jump in live? So, I did want to show that we do have the capabilities to offer live chat. And I don't know if, some of the people who are listening right now have a call center. We have a lot of call center partners who can actually manage the conversations live if you would like. So you can work with your call center on that as well. And you can also introduce us if we want to, discuss some sort of, special pricing or whatever it may be. So yeah. And then, no other questions yet. I'm checking after every little FAQ I go through, but I'll go through another one that people generally ask. So people ask, okay, what about reviews? So our platform, we have review capture capabilities. I'll just show it right here. But we have review capture technology where, as a local business, it's your oxygen to capture leads, and reviews are big as well because people are checking, okay, there's 3 storage facilities in my area. Which one has the best reviews? Which is the most credible? So reviews are huge. We can put your Facebook link, we can put your Google link, Home Advisor, because we're big in home services. Whatever link you would like, we can also add customizable links in there, and they can review you directly. In the next month or so, we're actually building out our review capabilities a little bit more. So if a customer uses you, you can actually send text messages to them and capture reviews that way. So it's pretty cool. Again, it's all automated. We set it up specifically for you. And then the other question people ask is, okay, I have 40 locations. I'm as big as Devin. How do I route the leads and the conversations to the correct location? So this is RS Andrews. They only have 1 location, but Our team does this for you. If you have 40 locations across the US, we would put all of the locations on the map, and we would set a mile radius for leads that come through. They would go directly to the closest location. If you're only one location, it's really simple, and we don't even have to worry about this. But most storage facilities, they have multiple sites. Let's see. Okay, Scott. Okay, can you please call my facility and talk about setting up your service? Really appreciate that, Scott. Yes, we definitely will. And Jessica, who we've been working really closely with in the SBOA, has been awesome. Same with Janice and the other team. Dave's been really awesome too. We make sure to get connected. Perfect. Yeah, Scott, we'll definitely reach out and make sure that you're on board. And if anyone else has interest, you can email me. I'll put my email directly in here, brad@ZyraTalk.com. You can email me one line and say, hey, here's my storage facility. I'm interested. We can set up a demo, a more in-depth demo. I literally ran through it in like 10 minutes, which is really fast. But we can get a more in-depth demo for you if you'd like. And it'd be good to kind of have a discovery call and understand more about your facility. So Scott, really do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll figure out a way to work together and get you onboarded. And then another thing that I did want to go through is integrations. So this was a pretty big question that Devon Self Storage had. Okay, we've got a CRM. I forget what one it was, but they were like, how do we integrate into our CRM? But the majority of our clients are actually like, we don't need integration. We have a way of capturing leads. They can just email directly and our team will handle it. Totally fine, we can do that. But if you do want an integration, we have native integrations into Salesforce and Fusionsoft, Sugar CRM. I don't know if there's a CRM specifically for the storage industry, but 99% chance we can integrate with it with our Zapier integration. Again, I'm not going to get super nerdy here, but we do have the capabilities. As far as the Facebook integration, if you have a Facebook business page, you can log in with Facebook and the automated conversation flow can go directly onto your Facebook business page, which is really cool. It might be big for the storage industry. For some of our verticals, it's not necessarily applicable, but for like the hundreds of Serve Pros that we work with, they get a lot of traffic through their Facebook pages. So it might be something worth exploring. And it's free of charge. We can set it up and it's really easy. There's no extra cost for that. Janice, hey Janice, thanks for listening. Yeah, so we're going to be working directly with the SBOA on getting our platform directly integrated into the SBOA website. They've been a great partner so far and also a great client as well. So we're really looking forward to working with the SBOA on a client level and a partnership level. So I really appreciate it. Hey, Raheem, really appreciate you joining. Let's see, we launched ZyraTalk about a month ago. We have seen an increase in conversions leads 400% in the first month. So that's really powerful. And like I said, we've been working with a couple storage facilities pretty early on. Full transparency, like I said in the beginning, it's not our biggest vertical, but we're learning a lot. And like Raheem said, our team is analyzing the conversations that are coming through on a daily basis. So our AI, we're making it smarter every single day. So the fact that Devon, which is such a huge, facility, a huge business with 40 plus locations, a 400% increase in leads online, that's pretty powerful data. So, really appreciate that, Raheem, and appreciate the feedback as well. And if anyone wants to call Raheem directly or send him an email, I'm sure he would be more than willing to do so. So, oops. Yeah, really appreciate that, Raheem. Let me go over some other FAQs that we have. We've got about 5 minutes here, and I know this is being recorded, so I don't know if Janice or Jessica is going to send this out. Let's see here. Contacts, I'll just jump into this real quick. This is kind of cool. If you want to get really granular, I like to throw this out kind of as a brainstorming idea. We don't necessarily do this for our clients, but if you want to export all of this data, you can set up Facebook retarget ads. You can make lookalike audiences if you're working with a marketing agency. we always tell them, hey, set some other things up as, a storage industry or a storage business. The other thing I wanted to show that was not on the presentation is more in depth on the data tracking. So we can see whether a chat is coming through the web, SMS, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, like I said. You can also see the source, whether it was directly to the website from Google, Bing, Yahoo. This one was unknown for whatever reason. And also the site URL that a conversation is taking place and the UTM URL. You don't have to get super granular, but I do like to show it. We also have the ability to set up more in-depth tracking with Google Goal tracking, UTM tracking, Google Tag Manager tracking. So yeah, we can do all of this. We can even pull data from our webhooks and go from there. Any other questions? We've still got a couple people in here. Excited to speak with you, Scott. Raheem, really do appreciate the feedback. And Janice and Jessica, you guys have seriously been really awesome so far. So any other questions? We've got about 4 minutes here. I could do some stand-up comedy. No, I'm totally kidding. I don't want to do that. But let me throw my LinkedIn in here. I'm posting on LinkedIn pretty much every single day. So if you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, I'm not necessarily posting about ZyraTalk and some of the stuff that we're doing, but I do post a lot about just marketing in general and some other marketing tips. So I am one of the founders of the company, and my role is the Chief Marketing Officer. So if you want marketing tips through LinkedIn every single day, feel free to follow me. Raheem, breaking news. Yes, that was my post for today. Yeah, so basically the post for today was just about headlines and how we see news agencies say breaking news every single day. But yeah, just your headline and marketing. But yeah, about 3 minutes left. I don't really have a whole lot to say. Let's see. Raheem, that's a great question. Oh, Scott, I appreciate that. I'm not necessarily to Zuckerberg level, but our company's grown a lot. We're approaching 40 employees, and we're growing very quickly. I appreciate that. But yeah, Raheem, so Brian, I actually have a twin brother, so it's funny. Raheem he was on a call with Brian and Ahmad, who's another one of my partners. He had said, oh yeah, I see your face on LinkedIn every single day. And Brian's like, wait, what? I don't post on LinkedIn. So Brian was like, oh, that's my twin brother, Brad, who is always posting. So I've only talked to Raheem like once, but Brian and Ahmad have done the majority of the communication, and maybe some other people from our team. But yeah, I do have an identical twin brother. So fun fact, and he's my partner on the business, and then our other partner, Ahmad. So yeah. That's funny though, Scott. Let's see here. Connection requests on LinkedIn. Anything else? Looks like we've got about a minute here. We can stare at each other blankly through our computer screens as we're all getting used to these virtual conferences. But yeah, if anyone has any additional questions, and you guys want to send me an email directly, I'll go ahead and put it in one more time. Brad@ZyraTalk.com. Scott, we're located in Phoenix, Arizona, where it is about 110 degrees today. Dry heat though, it's a dry heat. So, but yeah, based out of Phoenix. We do travel a little bit throughout the year. Where are you located, Scott? If we're in your area, would love to meet in person and set up an in-person meeting. Let's see. And also, oops. Oh, Florida, cool. Oh, nice, Fort Lauderdale. I've actually never been there. I've been to 25 plus states, I believe, but I've never been to Florida. Let's see, Scott, I'm gonna call your facility right after this. And then, Scott, if you could also put your email in there, I just want to make sure that we're in communication and don't want to disconnect after this conversation. And then if anyone else wants to put their email in the chat, I can reach out to you directly. Flat storage, perfect. And yeah, if anyone else has questions for me, feel free. It looks like we are approaching the end. Janice, I don't know if you're in here still, but yeah, I would love to answer any more questions, and I'll kind of stay on the video here for a couple minutes, and I'll probably jump out here in a few minutes as well.